Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be answering some more questions. So the first question comes from the Rubik's Cubed, who asks, what are my mains? Will you have an upload schedule? No, because there's no way I'd follow it, and I get really annoyed when people make upload schedules and then they make a video and it's like, sorry I didn't follow the schedule, I'll do it next time, and then they don't, and then their next video is an update video saying that they're changing their upload schedule, and then they don't actually follow that one, so then they make a video saying that they're gonna just stop doing an upload schedule, and then they don't ever upload again. So I'm not gonna make an upload schedule because I don't think it's worth it, and there's no way I'd follow it. Have you ever solved a clock and did it feel good afterwards? Okay, so this is like a big misconception that just because I hate clock that I've never solved it or that I'll never compete in it. I will compete in clock someday. I was going to compete in it at Big Apple, but I was sick, so I didn't end up going to that competition. I plan on competing in it because I want a good sum of ranks and because I want to compete in every event someday. So I don't have a problem with competing in clock. I don't really think it's the best event, but I don't have a problem competing in it or solving it. Has anyone ever recognized you as DGCubes in public? No, unfortunately. That would be cool, though. If you invented a new fast method for pyraminx, what would it be called? Ooh, that's a really cool question. Okay, so this is my method. Ooh, dang. Well, like, okay, so you can go the boring route and just be like, DG, or like, Goodman, or something like that. Just part of my name. That's kind of boring. I probably wouldn't end up doing that. I would want to make it something really cool, like, I got it, 42. How do you recognize PLLs quickly? So, I think Cubed Cuber answered this question pretty well, actually. First he said, practice. And then he said, practice, and... Do you think you're stupid, and why are you stupid? What job are you interested in when you grow up? So this question was asked a few times, actually, on this last Q&A video, and so I have it pretty much narrowed down to a few ideas, but I really, really like physics, and I really, really like computer programming. So either one of those, like a physicist or a computer programmer, those both seem like really cool jobs for me. I also like making videos, obviously, so that could be a career path, although I kind of see it more as a hobby, personally, than an actual career. But you never know, I'll keep an open mind. Oh, DG, make a rap on why everyone should subscribe to you. Okay. This is... You know what? I'll freestyle it. Okay. Everyone subscribe to enhance your lives because my channel's great and you will appreciate the videos that I make because they are something to celebrate because my videos are so good. They're the best in the neighborhood, and I use that rhyme way too much because I am not creative and I cannot rhyme that thing, so let's... Yeah! Subscribe! There were some good rhymes in there, though, and you know it. How many sides are on a banana? I've always wanted to know. Dun 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 dun. Let's move the chair a little bit out of the way so we can open the door. Bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Have you met Drew Brads, pyraminx world record holder? No, but I met Drew Brads, the famous Alpine skier. Adding on to what Matt11111 said, do you play Super Smash Bros? If so, who is your main? Or are you competitively into it? Or are you just that casual guy in the corner? Okay, so I play Smash sometimes. I'm gonna be honest though, Mario Kart 8 is like where my heart is, but Smash is pretty fun, and when I do play, my main would have to be Link. But yeah, I'm pretty much that casual guy in the corner because I'm really bad at it. Who did you aspire to be when you first started YouTube? So I took inspiration from a lot of people. Probably Crazy Bad Cuber and JR Cuber were my biggest inspirations because Crazy Bad Cuber, when I started especially, he was like my favorite YouTube Cuber ever. Like whenever he uploaded a video, I would get super excited. and because I knew it was going to be like some cool new cube or something. And JRCuber, like, his videos were so high quality, and he was young, like me, so, like, we had that in common, so I was like, oh, well, if he can do it, why can't I? So yeah, definitely Crazy Bad Cuber and JRCuber would probably be the main two. What grade are you in? 92nd. And do you learn a language in school? Sí, estoy aprendiendo español en la escuela y me gusta este idioma mucho, pero no puedo hablarlo perfectamente, pero me gusta hacerlo. Y ahora muchas personas no saben lo que estoy diciendo porque no pueden hablar español. Y ahora voy a parar. Adios. If Ava, TPC, Derpy, Noob Cube, Adam, and you were to have a fight where you could only throw 3 cubes at each other, which 3 would you throw? Doesn't have to be 3 by 3. Okay, I really, really like this question. Okay, I'd have to throw the QJ Pyraminx, because that would kind of hurt, and it would also be, like, it would hurt them because it turns so badly, too. What else? Maybe a clock or 2. Let's say 1 clock, and then I'd also throw... Ooh, a Scube gun, like, the Colorful Pockets video. I'd use a Scube gun, so, like, a Scube centerpiece. That would work, right? Where's your old videos? Okay. You see this thing? It's called a garbage can, and this is where they are. They're in here where they belong. Have you been on the Cubing Show? As a matter of fact, I have been on the Cubing Show. So it's an awesome podcast hosted by Brad and Reese and Bryce, and you should check it out because they're like 3 Australian cubers, and they're like not Felix or Jay, but they're 3 other Australian cubers, and they're really cool, and it was a lot of fun being on the podcast, and maybe they'll have Felix and Jay on at some point, I don't know, so if they're the Australian, if you're an Australian cuber, then that's cool, so you should listen to their podcast, and I'll leave a link over there, actually over there, but probably in the future the description will be on the left, so over there, anywhere, everywhere. Can you do an L3 tutorial? Oh, definitely. Well, let's do this right now, actually. So here's L, and here's L2, and here's L3. There's my tutorial. Like, comment, and subscribe. So those are all the questions I'm going to answer in this Q&A. If you have any more, leave them in the comments of my latest Q&A. Now, the reason I say that is because a lot of people are leaving comments on old Q&As, and I'm not going to see those, so I'm not going to answer them. So I'll have a link right here. If this is not the latest Q&A, I'll put a link to which one is, and just leave it in the comments of that one so you have the best chance of getting it answered. But yep, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.